everyone, this is Artisan Loom here, and I'm here with another design from Nix Haley 22. I think people are waiting on it to be released, and this is called the Oberon, if I'm saying that right, Oberon. And it's really, really cool. I'm hoping to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 colors in it. She's got 7, but I haven't gotten my package yet from Rainbow Loom with my jet black cylindric, so I'm going to have to try to improvise because I'm going on vacation on Wednesday, and this is Monday, and this is the last tutorial I'm going to be doing till I get back off my vacation. So anyhow, I'm going back to Texas to visit my best friend who got me into looming in the first place, so I'm pretty darn excited. She's got me all stocked up with bands, and I just have to bring my own loom, and we're going to get to it. So anyhow, this is the Oberon bracelet. Nix Haley 22 does not have a, she has a private, she switched her account on Instagram over to private, and so now she doesn't have any loom related stuff on there, but she does have a Facebook page. And it is called, and she's going to put all of her stuff there. So if you want to like her page, it's called Nix Haley 22's Bracelet Collections, or Creations. Excuse me, I can't read. Anyhow, so if you'd like to give her page a follow, that's where she's still gonna design, she's still gonna do stuff, and she'll post all of her creations there. So if you want to go like her page, that would be pretty awesome. Okay. It is a 9-pin bar setup, 2 full loom lengths long, and the loom will be set up just like this. Okay, you have your 3 as if you took it right out of the box, your 3 just as you've taken it out of the box, and the same your 3 if you just took it out of the box. So the only difference is that's going to be like the normal way you get it out of the box. And then you're going to come down 1, and then it'll be like taking it out of the box. Then you're going to go up 1, just like that. So it's just staggered, down, up, down 2, up 2, down 1, up 1. Okay? 2 full loom lengths long. So go ahead and pick out your colors and get your hook ready, and we will get started on laying some bands for this awesome design. So I'm going to be using, because as you can see, the sides are like this. So I'm going to use 2 colors. And what I'm going to use is the metallic black, or not metallic, oh my gosh, medieval black, the 300 count, and the 300 count black sweets. And that's what I'm going to use right there, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to mostly make this a black and silver and white bracelet. I may throw in a little bit of gold. Not sure yet. Kind of gotta improvise because I don't have all my bands that I like here. So what I'm going to do is, let's see. I got to figure out what we're going to lay first is where she has the light blue. So now I just have to figure out what color I want the light blue to be. And I think what I'm going to do is that's going to be my medieval. Okay, so we're going to start here in the center, and we're going to go towards the left and just follow it all the way around. Okay, try to keep your bands down at the same time. Oops. And then you're going to do the same over here. Okay, so that's that for that one. Now, this is the part where we're going to do, well, let me get it back up and showing you, because I like to show you. I haven't made this design before. This is the part now that we're getting ready to do. That's going to be where she has the dark blue. So it's going to be what's up underneath. And I'm going to use my black sweets, okay? And I'll show you on both sides how it goes. What we're going to do is you need good stretchy bands for this because you're going to do a long stretch to right here. And you're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. And then we are going to, it's like making a V. Okay, so with this side, you're going to go to the left and then to the right. This side, you're going to go to the right and then to the left. So, because we want the mirror image. Okay, so that's the only difference. Okay, so we did that, and now we've got to connect. We're going to bring in this medieval silver is what we're going to do for these small stretches here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in from this peg, and then we're going to go in to right there, just a small stretch. Okay. Next, what's next? Oh my goodness. Oh, good night. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back the other direction. Okay. So that's how we're going to do it. Now we're going to do it the same way all the way up the loom. So I will show you. Man, I probably shouldn't use these colors that are so closely related. I'm just hoping I'm doing this right. Okay, so the big long V's are what I decided to use my black sweets. The small little points are what, or the arrows, the small arrows are going to be what I use for the metallic, or excuse me, metallic, oh my gosh, medieval black. That just tells you I haven't used medieval in a while, that I can't even say the word. I've used a lot of metallic. Okay, so now from here, we need the black sweets, and we're just going to make that V. Okay, and I'm going to just show you up on this side and then show you on this side. That way, just makes it easier. So, black sweets with the V, and then a short with the medieval black going the other way, or whatever other color you're using, because I'm using two colors. Okay. Sweets with this, the V, medieval black right there, and that's what you're going to be doing the entire way up. Whatever color you're going to use for the V will go right here, and the other color you're going to use for the small stretches, which is mine, is the medieval black, will go right there. So it's super simple. On this side, what we're going to do, let me get some more bands out here. We're always going to start, we're going to do the opposite, because normally we would do it coming this way and then this way. We're going to always go this way and then this way. Okay, so we're going to go to the right with the sweets to make our V. Get that hair off. And then we're always going to go from the right to the left. This is what throws me off every time. Then we're going to do the V again. Oops, see, I did it wrong again. Always laying this side first and then the other side. And then to that side to the left. Okay, one more. I did it again. Oh my goodness, I'm just a mess. I'm a mess, people. Nix Haley doesn't mind. She knows how silly I am. And how I can't seem to make a tutorial without any mistakes. And boo-boos is what I call them. Okay, so go ahead and do all your V's first, and then, or do your V's and then your small arrows all the way to the end of the loom. I'll meet you up top and show you how to finish it up the top. So I finished it going all the way up, and I want to show you, this is how we ended it. Okay, so you have your long V here and your short V, or your short arrow there, and the same on this side, your V here, and then your arrow there. Now how we finish this off is, let me just see, we are going to use what we used in our border, which for me it's going to be the medieval black, and we're going to go from here to there Oh, my bands are sticking together and I got one hand to pull them apart. And then we're going to go this way. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go one up, just like that, okay? So that's how that's going to work. And then we're going to bring it around, okay? So then we're going to connect this going up, connect it going down, going up, or no. That takes us to the center, okay? So on this side, we stopped right here. And what we'll do is we'll go up. My bands are sticking together. Okay. Pretty sad when you got to use your teeth. And you go like that. And then we're going to bring this one right up. And then we're going to connect it back. Did I do that right? I believe we go up. I can't see. I've got my reading glasses on. I'm at a weird angle and I'm only using one hand. So let me see what we have here. Yeah. We went here to there and then brought a band here and then went up and down to the center. We brought this over, that down, and then this one up, and then brought this over and down, and they met right here. So that's what it looks like. Okay. Whew. I think I got that part done. Now we're done with the border part, I believe. Now what we've got to do once we get that done is we got to put a single chain, and let me bring the picture back up so you can see. The single chain in the brown is what we're going to use going up. So go ahead and pick your colors. And I believe I'm going to use, I really wish I had my cylindric, but since I don't, we're going to go ahead and use the Simplicity. They're real shiny looking. I love the Simplicity bands. I don't use them often because they get real, if you touch them, they're sticky, and then if you get fuzz on them or anything, you touch them up against your shirt, you've got fuzz, just kind of, but these are real cool because they have a nice shine. They're real rich and dark. I used them on my Armed Forces bracelets, and they were the perfect bands to use. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go from here and use the Simplicity Black for this part, and all we're going to do is a single chain going up. So you would just, yeah, these are going to look good. Straight single chain all the way up the loom on both sides. Okay, very simple. Just push your bands down as we go. So just do your single chain all the way down. Chains are done. Now the next step we're going to do is where these olive bands are. That's what the next step is going to be. And I'm going to use, I believe, glitter white. We will do glitter white. Won't that be good? I think it will. Okay, so I'm going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to go in from that peg to that peg. Okay, in towards the right, and the same on this side because we want the mirror image. I'll do one on one side and one on the other, and then we'll work one way up and then we'll work the other way. That way I make sure that I'm getting the right mirror image going, because my brain, I have brain farts all the time. Okay, there's that. Okay, so a short stretch, a long stretch, okay, and then a long stretch. Now we're going to do another long stretch, just like that, and just like this, okay? And then we'll do the short stretch going back. Okay, just like that, okay? Does that make sense? And now we're going to do the long stretch again, and then the short stretch, okay? Long stretch, short stretch, long stretch, short, stretch. Hold on, short, long, long, short, long. Okay. All right, I believe that's how we do it. Let me make for certain we got this thing going right. Okay, so the short one and then the long one, and then the long one and the short one, long one, short one, long one, short one, long one, and the short. Okay, so go ahead and finish that part all the way to the end. So now when we're done doing these white bands, how it ends is the long stretch, the small stretch, and then we go up one. The long stretch, the short stretch, and then we go up one. Okay, and that's how it ends. Now all we're ready to do is on this, let me show you the picture. Now we need to do another single chain going up. Like we did in the brown, I'm going to also use my black again. I hope that I have enough of this color. Kind of running out low on a lot of my main colors. I really like bold colors, so I run out of these quick. I really should just stock up on my favorite colors instead of just getting 1 or 2 packs, because when you do these 9-pin bar designs, you go through a lot of bands. So I'm going to do a single chain going up on both sides. So I'll go off camera. Ooh, that's a little one. And you can finish up, and then I'll meet you back here with the center part. What we're going to do is we're going to do the center is going to be like the king's armor bracelet, except for we don't have the single chain going up the center. So hold on, I just lost all my pictures. Oh, I love when I do stuff like this. It's just lovely. It's pretty simple to find though. I say that and then I can't find it. Okay, so all right, so what we're gonna do, hold on, why does this look like there's a single chain down the center? There's not. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna alternate my I'm using lots of stuff from my mixed metallic LE bands, and I'm going to use the white and the gray, silver, whatever you want to call it, because they're metallic, so I guess it would be silver. And I'm going to start off, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a V, and I'm going to do it in gray, okay, and then I call that a V, and then we're going to do the arrow from the left, just like that, in the same direction I'm going, okay? So I say V and then arrow, and you do that the entire way up. So with the silver again, it's the V. With the white, it's the arrow. Oops, wrong one. V, arrow, and the white. One more, V, and then the arrow. So you're going to do that all the way up the loom to the end. Okay, now that we're done with all that, we can turn this bad boy around and we can put on a few cat bands. I believe I'm going to do, I'm just going to use a regular, what do you call it? Let's see, I'm going to use my LE silver, and I'm going to put a double cat band right there, double cat band right there, and then I know I'm going to need another cat band. I think it's on this peg and this peg. So how about we wait until we get to that point? We're going to go ahead and loop up the center. Okay, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go in and grab this long stretch going this way, We're going to go through the cap band, grab it, and instead of bringing it back to itself, we're going to bring it straight up on both sides. Okay. Now let me see, because this is a little weird how she does this. Okay. Oh, that's about right. Okay, now we're going to do... Why does that look a little... Okay, I guess that's normal. I may have to go off camera and figure out what she did. Let me scooch back in my photos. Yeah, I gotta scooch back, way back. Okay. Okay, so after you bring the one up here and this one to there, we're gonna go in through, let's see, not this pig. Yep, we're gonna have to put a cap band there, and I'm gonna go with my white right in the center. I'm just gonna do a double. And I'm gonna go in and grab the top band, and I'm going to bring it back to itself. Go back in and get that band and bring it back to itself. Okay. And then we're going to go into this peg and bring it towards the center on both sides. Okay. What is happening? I think that's all we're going to do is just bring them up. So we're going through the center, and we're going to grab the band that goes to the left, band that goes to the right. Okay, then we'll come over here to this peg and bring it towards the center on both sides. You can hear my dog drinking his water. Okay, so we'll go in the center. Grab that band, bring it to the left, bring it to the right, come over here, grab the band, and bring it towards the center. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'll go up a couple more. Then after you get these hooked, now you got to come in through the center, bring it to the left, bring it to the right. Now we come out to the edge, and then bring it to the center. Bring it to the center. Bring it to the left, bring it to the right, go over here, bring it to the center, bring it to the center. So that's basically how you're going to do it. So go ahead and finish that part, and I'll meet you back here. That part's done. Now we got to do the single chains on either side up. So you're going to go in through this cap band and just going to bring your single chain up. Okay. And you're going to do that the entire way up the loom. If I can see what I'm doing to grab the bands. Do the same. Oop, see, I was going to go down this one. Not good, not good. Straight up, this one will be loose. The next one will tighten it. Each one will tighten it. Okay, get in there. See? Okay. Only the black one, please. Thank you. Okay, so do your single chains all the way down. Okay, now we're going to need 2 cap bands. I'm going to do a triple because these are looser than the LEs. Right here and right here. Okay? And what we're going to have to do is, I believe from what I can understand from her steps, we're going to go in from this peg, grab that top, or this band, and instead of bringing it back to itself, we're just going to bring it over. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll just bring it over instead of bringing the long stretch back to itself. And then I think the rest of the way we're just going to do it normal. So we'll go into this peg, and we'll grab that short stretch, bring it over, and then we'll go in and do the long stretch up. Go into here and bring the small stretch over. Go back into here, long stretch up. Small, over, go back in, up. small stretch over, up. Okay, I hope that looks right. Does that look right? I think it does look right. Just trying to kind of, yeah, that looks right. It's hard to tell because I think one step she didn't quite get to me, but hey, I know how to read looping, so it wasn't a problem. Okay, so with this side, you were coming in and bringing it over. Now you're gonna bring the stretch out. Go back in here, and you're gonna bring that up. Go into this peg and bring it out. In towards the center, out, in towards the center, out, in, out. Okay, so go ahead and finish that all the way up the loom. Okay, so now we have a single chain that we've got to do going straight up. Nothing crazy with that other than bringing it straight up. Self-explanatory. If I can grab that band. I've got too many black bands here. It's hard to see. But you're just going to do the single chain up both sides. That's the wrong one. Okay, let me put it back. Make sure I get the right band. Okay, do your single chains all the way down. So that part's done. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in from this center and we are going to get this border and bring it down to the left. Go in and bring it down to the right. Okay. Let's see what else we got to do here. Okay, so now that we did that, we need to bring it over one more. Bring it over one more on each side. And then what we're going to do is bring it up the center. Well, we need to put a cap band. Duh. Okay, so I'm going to grab a cap band. If I can find my right colors. And we need a cap band right here on this peg. I'll do a triple. Triple on this one too. Okay. And what we're going to do is we went from here to here to here, here to here to here. Now we need to bring this one up. Just a single one up on both sides. Well, okay, on both sides. What's left? Okay, so then we're going to go in through here. Hold on, let me see. And we're going to go in through this peg and we're going to grab the top band, which goes right here. We're going to bring it back over to itself. Go back in and bring it over to the left. Okay? We're going to do the same on this side. We're going to go in through here and grab to the left and to the right. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we have these long stretches. Now I know the short stretches are right here. They're going to remain on top. We're going to grab the long stretches that are on the bottom of this band, okay? On this peg. So we're going to go over here on the left and bring it up to the center. Well, make sure I get the right one. Still not the right one. Okay, bring that to the center on both sides. Okay, and we'll do the same over here. We'll go into here, grab that one, sorry, right there, go over here, and grab that one and bring it up. Okay. Okay, now that I did that, what's left? I think we do the same thing. Okay. So we're going to go into this peg and we're going to grab that top band and bring it over to the right. bring it over to the left. Okay, I'll show you this side in a minute. I want to show you this side. Both like that. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to bring it towards the center. Okay, go back into this, or go into this pin. Get the top one, bring it over, come over here, bring it towards the center. And we're going to go down here and bring it to the right, bring it to the left, and I'll show you again. We're going to go over here and bring it to the center, right here, and bring it to the right, and then bring it to the left. So that's what it should look like. Let me make for certain that we got this thing the way we're supposed to do it. I hope it looks right. Okay, so we went over here and we went from here to here to here to here. Now we've got to come in and grab this top band and bring it to the left. Go back in, bring it to the right. Now what we're going to do is go in from this side, because this is the band that's on top. So you're going to go in toward the center, in toward the center. Get that top band and bring it to the left, bring it to the right, come over here, center, center, go into here, bring it to the left, bring it to the right, come over here, bring it to the center, and then go into here, to the left, to the right. Okay, so that's how you do it all the way down the loom. So this is what it should look like. Okay, on this side and that side. So go ahead and finish that part, and then I will meet you at the top of the loom to show you how to finish it off. Okay, so get my little trusty mouse out the way. Okay, so when we finished it up here, we did the long stretch here and the short stretches there. That's how it ended right here. Same here. The long stretches and then the short stretches. Now we have to contend to these borders. So all you do is come over to the edge and just bring it all the way till you, well, hold on. My bands are not in the proper order. You're just going to bring everything to the center. And on both sides, you will do the same thing. Okay, and at that point, we are finito. So we need to go ahead and get a C-clip handy. Let me try to find a large C-clip. Okay, and then what we're going to do, let me see here, maybe I'll use one of these medieval blacks. So I've got a band, and I'm going to put my hook all the way down there, out the side, hook a band to it, pull it towards me, and up, and over, and around, and on the hook, just like so. At that point, you want to put your C-clip on. Well, get up there. Wait a sec. I'm struggling. I'm struggling because guess what? Let me see. Now we should be able to get this other one on. There we go, finally. Oh my goodness, I thought I was having another dead with my C-clip. Okay, so then what I normally do is I look, and I can look from underneath there to see that everything's been looped up and it should not fall apart. So yay, I think we are finito. So now we're going to be able to take this off the loom. Pretty excited, pretty excited. Okay, so just release the tension on either side. Okay, just like this. Depending on the band you use, just be real gentle. Okay, and then I'll go through the other side. Whoops. And carefully lift those up as well. Never rip it off the loom. I don't even think you could if you wanted to with this wide of a bracelet. But, okay. And then you can do the next set. Or you can just go through, and that's what I'm going to do, is just go through and pop it off one by one. It's just so much easier. I have to be real careful with my center because I have LE bands. And they are stretched to the hilt. So if one busts, I'm in deep doo-doo. So I've got to be a little careful. So I'm going to go off camera, take mine. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I'm going to take mine off the loom real carefully. And I will be back to show you what I come up with. I just put, oh, let me turn my fan off. I'm about to sweat to death. Okay, so I just took it off the loom, and the reason I have two hooks here is because I forgot to loop up the one band that went straight up at the very top of the loom. So good thing I caught it right here. It was the center bands. I should have loomed them up. So what I'm going to do is just put them in my C-clip, and hey, then I'm all good to go. Could have been worse. I could have screwed up in a different spot, so I'm not complaining. I'm just going to throw it on my C-clip. Whoops, why am I trying to take it off the hard way? I don't know. So I've got it hooked to my C-clip. Okay, so anyhow, I messed that one up a smidge. I had one that should have went up. When it comes off the loom, it wants to curl this way. Okay, this is super nice, and I want to go through and stretch it out. Now, the reason why it curls like that is because I used all LE in the center, so maybe that's, I mean, it lays flat too, but right there, when you take it off, it wants to dip inward, which is okay. This is not, and I've got a lot of bands to fix, so don't look too close. But this side is not the side that she chose to be the signature side, I don't think. See, because this side and this side, because you can tell by these white bands. Let me see here. You can tell by the white bands how they swirl over, and then this is just a single chain. It's showing like this little knotted part here, which is this side, because now you can see the little ruffling on the edge. And you can see the knotted part. So this is the signature side, even though it wants to curl that way. Okay? So, how awesome is that? Now I'm going to go through and fix all my bands. Have to do that. And I need to do a tutorial about how to chain the center of a bracelet. And to be honest with you, normally, like on the King's Armor, the center, there was a band that went straight up, or excuse me, a single chain that went straight up. And we're not doing, we didn't do one with this one, so that leaves, which you can't tell in here because this is so tight because I used all LE, but there are little, I don't know if you can see it, there are little holes in there that I can use to get a chain through and make a chain single up there. So I might very well do it, but I'm going to go off camera, fix all my bands, make sure they're, I don't have too much, I know I don't have anything to fix in the LE. I may have to untwist some of these black bands. The white bands look like they're okay. There's a few that are twisted, but they're so simple to do. They'll just pop right back. This is where I need to make sure I get all my bands untwisted. I'm going to try to do both sides so that you can see it is reversible. Just depends on which side you like better. Okay, So I'm going to finish this up and I'll come right back and show you what mine looks like all cleaned up. Yeah, I got it the way that I want it. I just fluffed up the edges. I couldn't really get to my black sweets in there to give them a little sparkle. There, you can somewhat see them, but I didn't. My fingers, my fat fingers wouldn't go up underneath to grab the band. So I just went ahead and using this as the signature side and just fluffed up everything beside it. But if I wouldn't have used if I would have just used a regular opaque band, this wouldn't be as fluffy, which would probably make it sit just about right. This is really, I mean, you see how it's kind of wanting to curl. I like both sides, but I don't know that I want to mess with trying to untwist all these bands. There's just so many of them. And I don't know how well I'd be at trying to undo them. Maybe I will make the attempt to try to untwist these bands. That may be for a different tutorial showing you how to untwist bands. This would be the perfect bracelet. Anyhow, it's awesome. Look at the fluffiness of it. It's really cool. This is the Oberon. And I might try to go ahead and give it a chain. And if you would like, you can do the button lock closure because it's not quite long enough for a full wrap. But if you put the button lock on, it will just be so super awesome. Or the shoestring lock or any of Nyx Haley 22's lock concepts that she has on my YouTube channel. But it gives just a little more elegant way to close it off. So anyhow, this is... I'm going to find a nice little charm to go in the center as well, and maybe some rhinestones. We'll just have to see if I can find a spot for them. If I can't, then no big deal, because I think there's lots of silver going on in this one anyhow, silver and black and white. So, okay, well, this is the Oberon. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you decide to make one. If you do LEs, just be aware it's going to curl. If you use opaques or, you know, just regular 300 count, it'll probably lay a little bit better for you. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys then when I get back off my vacation. I will still be available though. I'm going to be looming. I just won't be able to do any tutorials. So okay, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye.